Hi there, viewers! There are so many times female behavior is blamed on hormones. Whether it's true or not, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Hormones are powerful and they can make you anxious, happy, depressed, hungry, and a lot more. We're all affected by hormones, but what happens when they are thrown out of whack? In today's video, let's discuss what are the signs and symptoms of hormonal imbalance in women. Can it turn you into a night owl? What about brain fog? Wait a minute, can your blood sugar take a hit? We're discussing all that and more. But before that, what exactly are hormones? Hormones are the chemical messengers that are released into your bloodstream. They can be released from any gland from the endocrine system. For example, they might be secreted in your brain and can still govern the functions of your uterus. Too much or too little can invite hormonal imbalances. Over 50 hormones are responsible for regulating bodily functions like temperature, maintenance, growth, metabolism, and more. But let's see what happens when they're a little off. Have you tried everything under the sun and are still gaining weight? Trust me, weight gain is not always related to lifestyle. Reduced estrogen levels around menopause can play a significant role. Weight gain at an early age can be related to PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, or disturbed thyroid hormone function. Both can make your body's metabolism sluggish and have you pack on some extra pounds. If there's an increase in your waist circumference and fat accumulation around the arms, it's likely a hormonal imbalance. This is called central obesity and is a classic telltale sign. Your weight loss mission may be at risk if your hormones are flipping out. You start with just a slice of pizza, and half an hour later you've chowed down the whole pizza by yourself. All that binge eating during or before your period can totally be because of hormones. A decrease in estrogen can lead to emotional eating. High-calorie, high-fat food can bring comfort in that moment, but all the savory foods that are high in sodium may cause bloating. If you overeat sweets, a ton of sugar will increase fat percentage. Lower estrogen levels can also reduce the levels of leptin, a hormone that inhibits hunger, so you tend to keep on eating. Here's the deal: if you're trying to get slim, eat only whole grains, fresh vegetables, and fruits, along with complex carbs and lean cuts of meat. Is your menstrual cycle trying to tell you something? Your period can tell a lot about your health. Irregular periods indicate something has gone wrong. A regular menstrual cycle is about 28 days but can range anywhere from 21 to 35 days. They might be a little irregular when you hit puberty or near menopausal age, but not getting your period for months can be an alarming sign. Excessive or very little bleeding with or without pain can also be related to hormone imbalance or PCOS. If these symptoms last for more than 3 months, they need immediate medical attention. Try to make small changes like eating right and staying active. Want to take back control of your skin? A hormonal imbalance can cause bad breakouts, and using the right cosmetic products might not be a one-stop solution. You may be surprised to know that testosterone, a male hormone, is also essential for women. Generally, its concentration is low in women. When testosterone in women rises, it can lead to PCOS. This stimulates the oil glands on your skin to produce more sebum and clog pores. The acne is commonly seen on your jawline and forehead, as these areas are more oily than your cheeks. Pregnancy-related acne is related to an increase in progesterone levels and usually disappears after a few months. Premature skin aging can have a connection with a hormonal imbalance. Fine lines, wrinkles, and sagging skin increase as we age, but dull, lifeless skin that has poor elasticity at an early age can indicate low estrogen levels. A quick consultation with your doctor can stop the breakdown of collagen and keep your skin turgid for longer. Are you steering clear from physical intimacy? A lower sex drive can have so many complex causes. It's often multifactorial, and one of the major contributors is lower testosterone levels. If you've been experiencing similar things for more than 6 months, talk to your doctor. Studies have shown the addition of androgenic hormones like testosterone could positively affect female sexual function. Have you noticed a particular pattern with your headache? Do you feel like popping multiple painkillers at a time? Chances are it might be related to hormones. A bad headache can be the harbinger of your period. This generally occurs due to less estrogen. Very rarely, it can occur around ovulation too. This can also happen if you are on oral contraceptives or hormone replacement therapy. Commonly known as menstrual migraines, they can get worse if you're exposed to loud sounds, bright light, and typical smells. Lasting from a few hours to days, they can really make you feel incapacitated. When your hormones are a little off, they can even have you pulling all-nighters. A tiny gland in your brain called the pineal gland controls the rhythmic production of a hormone called melatonin. This hormone syncs your body's biological clock with your surroundings. It generally slows down your body at night and gives you the cue to sleep. But when this gland is not healthy, it can lose control over melatonin production. Your circadian rhythm is lost, and you might end up having a reverse sleep cycle. Another hormone contributing to insomnia is progesterone. You might have noticed it is easier to fall asleep after your period. As progesterone rises, it can promote healthy sleep. Studies show that low progesterone levels are often related to sleeplessness. Since women with polycystic ovarian syndrome have irregular periods, they have a tough time catching enough shut-eye. According to a study, 80 postmenopausal women with sleep complaints were administered progesterone to help them sleep. Results showed that progesterone prevented sleep disturbances. Progesterone therapy is indeed a novel way to treat sleep disturbances. Menopause is so much more than hot flashes and pain. Have you found yourself searching for your car keys while they're right in your hand? Menopause can take a toll on your mental attitude. While your body is undergoing a transition, your hormones are also changing. So don't be alarmed if you see a temporary decline in your mental sharpness. You can become disorganized and your ability to think can be reduced. It generally happens due to declining estrogen levels or skewed thyroid hormones. Cloudy thinking can be fixed by a regulated dose of hormones. Aim at getting 8 hours of quality sleep. Keep a positive mental attitude and take up a yoga class, guided meditation session, and practice relaxation techniques. Don't spend too much time on phones or computers. Avoid drinking alcohol and smoking. These tiny tips can help you manage brain fog like a pro. There is a huge possibility of being completely fatigued if you ignore them. Additionally, low thyroid hormones can also make you feel tired. Females undergo hormonal changes throughout their lives, be it puberty, pregnancy, lactation, premenopause, or menopause. As you age, the estrogen levels decline, which leads to insulin resistance. This affects your blood sugar. When your body fails to respond to insulin, you may even fall prey to diabetes. But a healthy lifestyle will always help you cope. Female hormones can take a wrecking ball to your mood. Premenstrual syndrome and premenstrual dysphoric disorder can trigger your emotions. When you get all cranky and overwhelmed, it's a clear indication of a hormonal imbalance. Estrogen can affect your hormones like dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine that are responsible for mood swings. It's important to manage the levels of cortisol, a hormone secreted by adrenal glands. Elevated cortisol levels can put you under stress. The mental issues may amplify when you hit menopausal age. Low estrogen can be associated with peaks of reduced cognition and psychiatric disorders. But don't worry, that only happens in extreme cases and can be avoided by hormonal therapy. Once the hormonal imbalance is corrected, you'll start feeling better overall and even more energetic. But hormonal therapy should be your last resort. It has a ton of side effects. Prolonged, unmonitored use can cause headaches, nausea, weight gain, uterine cramps, and bleeding. Do you think you'll have long, luscious hair with just vitamins, proteins, and expensive products? No, you need certain hormones too. An imbalance of estrogen, testosterone, and thyroid hormones is enough to make your hair thin and fall out. If you want to see less hair on your hairbrush and more on your head, then it won't hurt to pay a visit to your doctor. They'll run a few blood tests and even urine tests to recalibrate your hormones. Low testosterone can work exactly the opposite on body hair. It stimulates the light-colored hair follicles and turns them into darker, curlier, and larger hair. This is called hirsutism. Only a few areas like armpits, groin, and chest are under the control of this hormone. Facial hair, except the eyelashes, are also controlled by testosterone. Estrogen deficiency around menopause can also affect your bones. It would be really naive of us to take bone health for granted. Since they are the foundation on which muscles and organs rely, taking utmost care of them should go without saying. Estrogen helps your bones absorb calcium. You reach maximum bone density by the age of 30. It gradually starts declining by 35 and rapidly decreases during menopause. In its absence, your bones can become porous and lose density and bone mass. This increases your chances of fractures. Studies have shown postmenopausal women to have an increased risk of osteoporosis. Did you know about 10% of American women from the age of 15 to 44 are dealing with infertility? This problem has gotten bigger as it has a direct link to hormonal issues. A balance of several hormones like testosterone, progesterone, prolactin, and the follicle-stimulating hormone and more are responsible for maintaining fertility in females. PCOS is also a major contributor to infertility. If you have been in this tricky situation for 12 to 18 months, your gynecologist can help with hormonal therapy. Is your partner annoyed because of your loud snoring? It's time to get your hormones checked. Low estrogen and growth hormone levels can be related to obstructive sleep apnea. Although there are a bunch of different reasons, studies prove low estrogen levels too can cause it. Sleep apnea can cause an airway blockage, leading to fragmented sleep and frequent periods of wakefulness. It can provide less blood to vital organs like the brain and heart in your sleep and affect your energy levels the next morning. Get yourself tested for sleep apnea and silence the snores. A night of good, uninterrupted sleep not only balances your hormones but also rejuvenates your system. If you're a light sleeper, a few hacks can help you get great sleep. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more sleep-related videos, shall we? Check out 12 proven tips to sleep better at night, or 10 life hacks to get a good night's sleep. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn how to optimize your night's sleep. Are you facing any hormonal imbalances? Let us know in the comments below.